Welcome to Cannabis School. I'm your host, Jesse Angeles.
And I'm Brandon Elder.
And we're here to talk to you about everything pertaining to cannabis, from vape,
flower,
edibles,
strains,
and everything in between.
Do you remember a while back we were recording an episode and you were talking about how you went outside because you thought you saw these UFO lights out there?
Oh yeah, what strains did I mix together?
And you just and you called it
Travis Walton.
Travis Walton.
Yeah, because I was getting abducted.
Yeah. And really, this just makes me think of that episode.
Why is that?
Because what we're talking about is kind of a little bit out of this world.
I'm thinking Independence Day. I'm thinking all of the cool shit that's been coming out online. Skinwalker Ranch. What are we talking about?
Oh, we're talking about alien technology.
Ooh, alien technology. Yes, I will have that with a side of cell phone with an extra order of Bluetooth. Anyway, so yeah, alien technology, dude. This is a funky looking bud.
It really is.
It looks like a UFO type ship.
What are your thoughts on this this experience you had?
I gotta tell you, so the positive and negative that I have with this strain, the positive was that I did this when we were playing games together. As every frequent listeners know, that Brandon and I enjoy gaming from time to time. But we were playing this game that requires a lot of focus. And if you're not, you're just dying all the time watching other people play.
Yeah, Big Planet is tough.
Yeah, but it really made me hyper-focused. And I was able to spot things quickly, and my reaction speed was pretty high. The negative, though, for me was it made my heart race. And I thought, I'm just going to ride it out. Because typically it's about 20, 30 minutes. If I feel that, it'll dissipate. We played for an hour and a half, maybe two. Don't remember. But I couldn't go to sleep. And it wasn't until around 3 a.m. where I was able to finally go to sleep. I had to take another strain and CBD to get me off of this. And it wasn't making my heart race. I just felt tons of pressure right here in the middle of my chest.
Interesting.
It's very strange because you didn't have that experience.
No, I used this as a day strain, helping my buddy build a house, and we actually were setting trusses. So I was on top of 9 feet walls setting trusses, puffing on this pen.
So that's the funny thing. What type of, is it indica or sativa leaning?
So there's actually not a lot about this strain, but it is more of an indica leaning strain, because
right, an Afghani indica.
One of the Afghani landrace strains. But surprisingly, the origins of this strain are kind of unknown. Supposedly it's a rare strain to find, and it goes back to like some unnamed soldier returning from Afghanistan and brought a seed back with him.
Take me to your leader.
Yeah, right? Who knew Osama bin Laden was an alien?
Yeah, I mean, but for an indica, I mean, it's really strange because it gave me a lot of sativa traits. So when you'd said that, I had thought about that exact same thing. This is a great indica daytime strain. This isn't a couch lock by any means.
It's clear-headed. Super
clear. But just a little racy. And I think it was because I was trying to calm down. It'd be the equivalent of doing a microdose right before you try to go to sleep. Bad idea. I've done that.
No,
it wouldn't work. Sucked. It was a weird ass dream. I dreamed that we were playing our video game that we normally play, Ghost Recon, right? But everybody I shot in the game would not die.
What?
But then they could kill me. So I kept getting to that load screen saying, I'm going to be able to play in a little bit. Then we get into the game and I die, and it would go through this loop. That's what happens when you have a microdose of shrooms and you try to go to sleep. You get loops of Ghost Recon of you not being able to play the game, but you're always in the load screen.
Yeah. See, that's why I don't ever microdose before going to bed.
See, lesson learned.
Yeah, got to do that in the morning.
Lesson learned. Don't eat yellow snow, Jess. Okay, why?
Well, the more you know. The more you know. And for those kids at home that didn't know, don't eat yellow snow.
Don't eat yellow snow.
Yeah.
Even if an alien technology tells you to do it.
But you're right. It is. It's like a light green color. It has a lot of orange pistol-y hairs all over it. but it has, we just had it in a pen.
Yeah, and the taste was really weird too.
Yeah, it was nothing what I expected.
Now more on a diesel-y type of. I mean, it's almost like a fuel, not
Really?
diesel. For me, it gave me more of like a chemical, like Chem Dog. A little bit of taste of Chem Dog. That's the way I felt. Like, what's the lineage on this strain?
It's an Afghani. We don't know the full lineage of it.
Really?
Yeah. It's pretty unknown as far as that goes.
Well, and the weird thing too is it says it's like calming,
Mm-hmm.
but that it's almost to the middle of the road of THC.
It is, yeah. The interesting thing is I felt like it is calming, but I had to have larger doses to even get that. But it wasn't like body relaxing.
No.
So I still felt a lot of my aches. But at the same time, it was spending all day up doing construction work, which if I'm doing that, let's be honest, I'm going to hurt really bad at the end of the day anyway.
Right, but I would almost think that a prior indica strain that you've used a million times for pain relief would be, I don't know, that it would go into there. This, like I said, this is a very unique indica.
Yeah. Afghani as an indica has been great, and that one does help with pain. But luckily, I still had my Monspira tincture, my Monspira like cooling roll-on for my back, which really helps with all those aches and pains that I do have all day long from that.
Right, but this strain alone was not good enough to...
No, it wasn't able to cut through it, which is interesting because it is used for migraines, anxiety, pain, body pains, muscle spasms, depression, insomnia. It has quite a wide range on there.
Yeah, and the feelings of happy, euphoric, and tingly. I don't know. I mean, it states on there too, it can be really used. And a lot of people don't know that if even by smoking cannabis, it's great for upset stomach and also for migraines, which is surprising. A lot of people don't think, I got a headache, I'm going to go for some Tylenol. And I still have that motion that's been built in me for years. Like, got a headache and get some Tylenol. But all I need to do is go up, grab a pen, couple puffs.
Or if you're not into the pen because it makes you too anxious or anything else, surprisingly, what I've noticed even helps as well is get a dropper of CBD, hold it under your tongue. And that has actually helped a lot of people with their migraines, or at least mitigating some of the pain that comes with their headache.
Yeah, no, it's exactly right. But anyways, any kind of cannabis you're having over there, you should have some type of fat with it just to kind of help it get in there a little bit quicker.
It's interesting though, this strain is supposed to be such a long lasting experience, anywhere from 2 up to 6 hours. Just on flower, that's almost like an edible experience.
100%, dude. I couldn't go to sleep till 3 a.m.
Yeah, that's so long.
and I had watched like an episode of something, like anything that would normally, because I am known for falling asleep with one of my AirPods in my ear with the phone off to the side, completely not seeing it, but I'm listening to either a book or some calming music so my mind is going constantly. And this was like... your AirPods are bitches. They ain't got nothing on me. I'm going to override these. And it was just like, nope, you're awake, you're awake, you're awake. And even taking other things with it. It's a very strong focus strain.
I'd say it's great for focus.
Yeah. Tasks.
Interesting for an indica.
It just shows of the versatility of this plant, how amazing it is, oh man, I just so many cool things that are available with this plant to do for you. You can't just say, well, you know what? I'm only a sativa guy. I'm only an indica. I just dig hybrids. That's horseshit because they're all different. And you've got to experiment with it. It sounds almost like it's going to be an expensive hobby. But, if you could look at your local dispos as...
Being happy a hobby?
Yeah, well, I mean, that would be a place, right? Your pharmacy is not a peddler of happiness.
No, just pills.
Yeah, you're only there to get stuff because somebody said you need to take it because you're not feeling all right. But this is by far one of the best things to be able to keep on hand for those that need a little bit of pep, during the daytime. Not really great for pain. I don't know, even munchies. What would you say with munchies with this?
Oh, I actually got pretty munchy, and after I got home, I had like Twizzler bites, some dark chocolate M&Ms, very just sweet, sugary junk crap.
Yeah,
So,
I had this. I moved recently, and one of my neighbors by some bought cookies from one of the local, because Utah is like saturated with cookies or soda. Like there should be wider aisles at Walmarts around here just because of the obesity epidemic that they're causing from all this sugar to be popped out there. But I'll tell you,
diabetes is rampant.
I know it's in me, but it was, yeah, it was a sweet thing. It's definitely a sweet eats with this strain.
Mhm.
Almost anything with sugar, I was just like, yep, I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll take 2. It was bad.
That was good at the same time.
Yeah. I actually found this review on it, and he said, I'm no sativa diva. I use indicas on a regular basis. After picking up this strain from my local farm, my fiance was a little frustrated because I would pass out within 30 minutes of smoking a bowl. Didn't realize it was the alien tech until the 4th day. Realized I needed a different strain to be productive and make it past 8 o'clock. Definitely recommend it if you have pain. I suffer from nerve damage and need to get a good night's sleep. One of my favorite Afghani strains, hands down.
What?
Yeah.
Right? That just shows your endocannabinoid system is different from everybody else's.
It's true. And I bet maybe in flower, whole nother experience.
Well, and we've heard that before, right? When we got asked, we were on another podcast and we say, hey, you know, what's been the one that people kind of didn't really like about what you guys did, and was Mac 1, because we shit all over it.
Yeah.
Because we had one of the worst reviews on it that we've had for any other strain. But at the same time, and it was from a very reputable source that we've
Yeah.
used multiple times. Shout out to Bankers Carts. We have frequented those carts for a while now.
Yeah, consistent.
Very
clean,
consistent.
They don't clog.
Yeah, they don't strip at the bottom depending on what type of battery you're using. Like, they are solid products. And even on a platform such as theirs, I just wasn't impressed with it. But I've heard so many people tell me, dude, if you get in flower, total different world.
Yeah, we'll have to check it out. See how it rolls there.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, with that, guys, check out our Patreon. Help us hit 420 subscribers.
oh yeah.
Working to get new mics.
Yeah,
So-
getting new mics. I'm going to get some new adult diapers. And
Damn.
I'm thinking about getting fitted with a colostomy bag because I just don't want to stop for taking a shit.
Damn, that's dedication.
Right, so-
Jesse's here to stay.
420. 420. Oh, just shit. Yeah. No, wait.
He's shitting himself.
Yeah, there you go. No, guys, hey, we so appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah. And you know, one of the great things about Patreon has been, I think we get more activity from our Patreon members than we do from everybody else. Just been finding a lot of great immediate hangout. And it was cool. Brandon had a case where somebody was just so shocked that he replied back to them. That's just the coolest feeling.
Yeah, down in Texas, running his own company, listening in, tuning in every day. So
So appreciate
shout
it.
out.
So, brother, we know you're out there hard working. So when you hear this episode, just say, yep, that was made for me. And it was totally for you, bro.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.